Have you ever received a notice that your bank account is frozen or your salary is garnished for a debt you're sure you don't owe? It's a shocking and stressful situation. When this happens, the most crucial first step is to stop the enforcement process immediately. If you wait too long, your financial stability could be seriously jeopardized. So, what can you do? You can challenge the enforcement itself by filing for a stay of execution or a lawsuit to dispute the claim. This process examines both the existence of the debt and the legality of the enforcement order. It's a frustrating scenario. You know you've paid everything off, but you're already facing real financial damage. In practice, these wrongful enforcements can happen for several reasons. Sometimes there are errors during a debt transfer process. Other times, records aren't updated after a debt has been paid, or the enforcement is based on a claim that was never valid in the first place. When you're in this position, simply saying, "I don't owe this money," isn't enough. You need to prove it objectively with evidence like payment receipts, contracts, bank transaction records, and any relevant notifications. The court operates based on documents and procedures, so your response must be prepared with the same level of detail. Unlike criminal cases, civil enforcement doesn't automatically trigger an investigation into the facts. The process only stops if you actively object to it. That's why it's common to file for a stay of execution while simultaneously preparing for the main lawsuit. Any damages you suffer while the seizure is in effect can later be claimed through a separate compensation lawsuit. If the creditor is found to have acted with intent or negligence, they could be held additionally liable. Once it's confirmed that the debt doesn't exist, the enforcement is nullified and you can begin the process of recovering your losses. Whether you're pursuing a debt or defending against an enforcement, it's vital to look at the whole picture. This includes when the debt originated, whether it was paid, how it might have been transferred, and what assets are being targeted. When clients come to us with seizure notices, we often find that the real issue lies in the legal relationship that existed long before the enforcement began. That's why we always start by verifying the validity of the claim itself before jumping into action. Remember, while debt enforcement is a formal process, it's only valid if the underlying debt is legitimate. At our law firm, we specialize in handling both debt collection and defense against wrongful enforcement, always starting with this fundamental principle. If you need legal advice, please check the description box below for contact information. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more in-depth legal insights.